Alright, welcome to House Flipper. It's a game, I just picked it up yesterday. I know it's been out for a little while, but I got to watching a BA Bugs video on it, and it's like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, so... And I like to build stuff and, do things like that, so I figured I'd just give it a shot and see how it is. And it's not a bad game. I've played... I've played a bunch of jobs on it already, and then I've bought and sold two houses, and I'm working on a third house, which happens to be a freaking haunted house, which I didn't realize because I don't watch horror movies. I wasn't aware that, this was like Michael Myers' house, I guess, from Halloween, or was Michael Myers from Halloween? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, there's a stupid little trick to it. You gotta go bury a dead body, but in the meantime, I walk in, I go downstairs in the basement, and I start, it's like I'm having a freaking, like, huffing or antifreeze or something like that. Or Freon, that's what I was thinking of. Where your vision gets all weird and stupid and all that. I mean, so anyway, and no, I have never done that. I've just heard about it. Anyway, so I'll right now I've worked on about I'd say about a third of the house. I've done maybe 45%. I mean, I've done a lot of got rid of all the trash and the dirt, painted the basement, painted the ground floor, and I've finished off the top floor. So we'll go into it and I'll show what I've done so far, and then we'll start working on the next bit of it. It's a big house, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. There's my little starter office. So looks like I paid $235,000 for it. I'm into the Reno for $262. It's kind of weird. Yeah, because mostly all I've done is paint and buy furniture and whatnot. I've sold three houses. Huh. Hell yeah, that unwashed house. That was real simple. I didn't really have to do a whole lot of that. Just cleaned it up, paint a few things, and flipped it. But those were my first two houses. Looks garbage. Looks Walter White's house with the pizza on the roof. Which I'm pretty sure is exactly what that is all about. Heidelberg or Heisenberg and all that shit. So, but this is actually a really nice looking house when I finished it. Let's see if I can go to my gallery. See if I can do that. Go to my gallery here. I've got pictures of that place. Yeah, here it is. That's what it would look like after I got done with it. I thought it looked pretty good. I am not a master decorator, but I don't know. I'll play around with this kind of stuff. My style's probably pretty stupid, to be honest with you, but what are you gonna do? I I don't have the sensibility of women to be able to match colors and all that stuff. So here's the house. I don't even have a front door on it. I'm not gonna paint the outside. I think I'm just gonna leave that alone. Let me see. I've got it pretty much cleaned out down here. I'm probably gonna knock this wall out. Just demolish this whole thing so I can open this up. I'm going to put a small sitting room here. I'm going to put a dining room over here and have this as a kitchen. I may not even knock this out. I may actually use all this if I can fit what I want in there. And then there's the basement. I didn't put the door back on. I'll go ahead and put, well, I'll do that later. As I finished off the basement, and for the most part I need to put a floor down. There's like a book of sorrows here, and you walked into this area, it was all brick. Everything was all brick down here, and this area had some kind of crazy ass sacrifice altar or something like that. I don't know what it was. It was really weird. But there's a dead body out in the backyard. But I didn't see it first, but you know, there that is. I don't think I really want to mess with it. I'll leave that alone. I wonder if I can just get rid of that stuff. It might actually have an impact on buyers. Nah, that's not doing anything. I can sell that. Yeah, get rid of that. Ooh, yeah, sell that junk too. It was actually a lot of money for that. I think it was like 21,000, wasn't it? Let's go back and look again. Anyway, and there's a shitty little bathroom here. Let me go upstairs. I'll show you what I've done upstairs so far. This is what I've done upstairs. I might have too many lights up here. I think I might want to take... Actually, I will do that. I'll just take one of them out. This one in the middle is kind of redundant. Let's move that on a little bit. I think that'll do it. That's much better. There's a bedroom I've done. It was already orange to begin with, but I didn't match the color. It's a little bit more of a vivid orange. This is just a bedroom. And there's a bathroom here. I don't know. I like it. Tell me what you think in the comments if you, you know, what you think of how I do things or whatever. I mean, you know, I don't care if you hate it, you hate it. Everybody's got their own opinions. I'm not into putting a whole lot of stupid little knickknacks on the shelves. It's a pain in the ass and it's tedious. I don't feel like doing it. I may one of these days, but I am not the type of person to waste time with a whole lot of little dumb things. And I put a wardrobe in here because there's no way, you don't have the option to put like a hanger, you know, a rod or anything like a build a closet, which is what I'd really want to do with this room. But so I just did this. So that's the top floor. The artwork options are kind of shitty, to be honest with you. I would appreciate better things, but yeah, it's just the way it is. Let me go ahead and get a door for this front here. I've been going with the dark wood for everything, so I just go ahead and stick with that theme, I think. Actually, let's mount it from the outside because I want to get it. Oh, come on, what the fuck? That just doesn't look right. That's the only way it would let me mount it, so whatever, screw it. It's recessed in a little bit. Alright. And while I'm here, I might as well put some blinds on these windows, because they are barren. I don't have a particular rhyme or reason how I do things. I just do whatever comes to mind. I do try to work like one room at a time. I don't want to bounce all over the place. I didn't paint that room in there, did I? No. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put blinds on this one too. Alright. Okay, there was a fireplace in here when originally, but I got rid of it because I didn't really care. But I think I will put a fireplace here. I'm not going to put a TV here because I'm actually going to put a family room, like a living room downstairs, like a den type thing. I had it that way when I was a kid. It was that we had a living room upstairs that was, you had like Victorian furniture and whatnot in it. And we had actual, you know, living room, the den, or what we call it, the den. But it was just where we spent most of our time when I was a kid, downstairs. Where the hell's the fireplace? I think it's in other. Yeah. That looks like shit. That's really terrible. I don't know who thinks that's nice. That'll work. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty well. Okay, I might put a couple more. I like those lights. They look clean to me. I'm gonna have to get some more paint. I think this is that damn cacao. I could just paint it white. Fuck that. And that is not a match, son of a bitch. What the fuck color was this? Was it copper coin? I believe it was. Good. I should have done this to begin with, but I am lazy. Alright, anything else I need to paint? I think I'll leave the paint lurking just in case. Okay, so let's get some furniture and crap in here. Man, that is some 70s shit right there. Funky. I like it. I'm actually going to use it. I know it's a little weird what I'm doing right now, but it's definitely, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not gonna actually build a living room here, and I want to keep this open for the dining room. So that's why I'm putting these over here. I need a coffee table. I don't like that coffee table that much. I will put a few little goofy things around it just to try to liven the place up a little bit. But I'm not big on the whole, let's go crazy and put stuff all over the place. It's just not my thing. Decorations. I'm gonna find me a decent painting to put over that. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with frames, which really sucks. These things are... Whoever figured this out is kind of dumb, because they really ought to have frames on these paintings. That's too much. Oh, let's get a table. Put out some dining room stuff. Let's just narrow this down a little bit. I wish they had better options. I mean, this is real slim. But for the price that you pay for it, it's pretty decent. And put a sideboard in if I can find one. I probably scrolled right past it. Well, I really don't understand why the hell these chairs don't match. Like they ought to be able to match the texture on the table itself. I mean, it seems to be about the only thing that goes with this table. And something I've been doing lately, or at least what I did the last house I did, I set the table. Which is not something I have to do. I don't know if it makes a difference, to be honest with you. But I will. Ah, jeez. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a decent. It does not have a decent. Man, it's hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. But it doesn't have a decent knife in the game for the table. It only has like a damn kitchen knife, which is, it just looks bad, so I don't use it. And so I just use a fork and a knife here. See, that's the knife that they got. It's way too big. I don't know if there's any mods for this yet or not. If there are, I'll definitely be looking for them. I feel like I should pull that plate back some. Just like that. Okay, I'll put some cups in there too. It just does a really good job of making the table look full and not so. Let's do something that contrasts. There we go. I'm gonna buy a mini. I don't want to. We're going to assume everyone's right-handed, but I mean that's just life. The world assumes everyone's not right-handed. I like this painting. I've used it a bunch. That's another thing. It's definitely upside down. That's another thing. The options are so limited on what can and can't be used that you end up using the same thing over and over again. It's a lot like The Sims. The Sims is the same way. You end up using the same paintings and the artwork over and over again because there's certain, in The Sims anyway, at least there's certain things that only give you, that they raise your prestige or whatever. I forget what it is. So you only use certain things. I'm just gonna go with the dark one. And forego other things. What's the front? What's the back? I think it doesn't matter. Okay. That looks okay, I think. I think it looks pretty damn nice, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go crazy. I might put some rugs in. Let's see. What are rugs in? They're not decorations. No, they're going to be a floor. There we go. Rugs. That looks redundant. Looks like somebody just ripped something off the sofa and threw it on the floor. I remember having these when I was a kid. There we go. And maybe I'll put a classic carpet under here. One of those. Oh, why has it got to be such a pain in the ass? That's better. Not perfect, but it's definitely not perfect. It's way offside. Sometimes placing items in this game is really tough. That's better. That's much better. Okay, I think it needs a ceiling fan over that. There we go. I would like to have a ceiling fan over my table, I know that. And that is way off. Placement's very difficult in this game. It's just I think that'll work. Alright. I don't really like these things, but I'll use them anyway. Just to kind of fill out the room. Oh shit, where's it at? What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this. Well, I don't know how to use it. Okay. Yeah, that way when they buy the house, they won't be crybabying about how they got nowhere to put their books, because they always do that. See, there's a place for my documents. Like, what documents? I don't want to build a wall there. I'm not Donald Trump. Decorations. And I like these little plants because they're easy to put in a corner. Some of the other ones are really difficult. And let's try this one. That's alright. I knew it was going to be small. That's another thing that's really annoying about this. They do not give you any kind of, they don't give you any kind of indication on how big or small a painting is. It's you know, it's kind of hit or miss. You kind of have to, after a while you learn, but some of them I've never used before. I don't know. What do I want to use here? The wallpapers are pathetic. I mean, come on. A lot of these tiles I just don't like. I'll go with this. I'll try to keep this quick because I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to upload it straight to YouTube. So it is what it is. It's raw and uncut. So I don't feel like editing. I don't like it. And you can always fast forward through this if you don't like it. Or you can stay and watch to the bitter end. And cry baby about it in the comments. You can do that too. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. Make this video like I'm assuming that sometime at the time of my death, you know, they'll probably have my funeral, and they'll talk about how I got videos on YouTube, and 12 people saw this video, and 11 of them were me. So that's how much I expect this thing to do. I'm starting to think that stack was infinite. It didn't look like it was going down. I can't remember if I got rid of that other paint over there or not. I think I need to paint that eave. I don't want to put tiles on it. That would look bad. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave this kitchen closed up. I was really thinking about opening it up, but I don't think it's necessary. You open it up, the way it's shaped and everything, it will look a little weird anyway. The room's got a weird flow to it. I think it actually looks better if it's closed. Of course, I was never the hugest fan of open concept anyway. I mean, I do like an open room. I like large rooms, but I don't like... I've never understood why people have to see all the way across their bottom floor. You watch crap like Property Brothers and whatnot, and these women walk in, the first thing they do is start bitching about all the doors. Like, is it really that difficult to to turn a fucking doorknob? I've never found it to be difficult. Oh, my paint's still there, cool. I thought I kept it, but couldn't remember. It doesn't really matter what color you paint these. I just want to make sure they don't look dirty. That's the most important thing. I didn't put tiles on that one. So now I'm going to have to paint that one. Okay. Alright. Let's get this thing out of here because I don't want it to be in the way. And let's go to kitchens. Kitchens. Where are we at? There we go. Where is this? This is the one. I've always wanted to try this out, and I think this kitchen might actually be able to do it. I'll go with the original configuration here. Oh man, I bet you it won't. Jeez Louise. That stupid window is in the way. Yeah, actually it did. That is beautiful. I've been wanting to use that, but I hadn't had the occasion. So, that worked out pretty nice. What the heck? I may not be able to use that hood. That thing, it doesn't look right in that spot. They're still weird. Oh, heck with it. Still a weird gap, so let me see if I can find a cabinet or something that can accommodate that. I think there's some slim cabinets somewhere. If I can find a kitchen cabinet. That somewhat matches. That actually looks pretty good there. See if I can squeeze one more in here. I don't think it will. That sucks. Let's see what else is available. I think what I'm going to do, I'll put a trash can there. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Can't fit a trash can. I'm starting to not like it. Let's try the smaller one, see if it'll fit. Nope. God, come on now. This is retarded. I don't like that. That's obviously not going to fit. I guess I will put a plant there. Because why not? Because it looks dumb, that's why. Oh well, that's the way it's going to have to be. That's the only way I can fit that hood there. And that edge has a weird, but this side doesn't. Isn't that interesting? Oh well. And they don't make a... They do not make a... I hate this refrigerator, but it's the only one that's like side by side that will work right. And the only reason I'm using side by side is because there's an awful lot of room in here, and I kind of have to I do have to kind of cover, I think I have to get something going here, make it look full. Do I have any lights in here? I do not. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. That's my own personal opinion. And if you don't share that opinion, then you don't matter. I don't care. And I'll just keep with the black theme. That's an indoor one, okay. Hopefully I got that in the right spot. Yeah. And there's a goofy light in here. Is it dirty? No, it's fine. I'm gonna leave it. Let's do some kind of floor in here. Alright. Now, floor is easy. Wall's not so easy. Now, do I want to go with a tile or a wallpaper? No, it's goofy looking. I don't want... No. I think I'm going to put a sauna downstairs. So, let's just go with some tiles. As terrible as that sounds. And once again, you get to watch me do this bullshit. I'm gonna have to break out the paint again. That stupid windowsill is all messed up. This don't look... I don't like this, to be honest with you. But I'm not gonna change it now. I think once you get the shitter and the shower and the sink and all that in here, it won't look so bad, but right now it just kind of looks like butt. Let's hit up the top of this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Because that is stupid. I hate having to do that. You know, you ought to be able to And it shouldn't take up an entire layer of tiles to do it. I mean, because if one of them will do the wall from top to bottom, then it should only take, like around the window, it should only take one on each individual row for the, one for the top, or half of it for the top and half of it for the bottom. It should not force you to do all this. Of course, it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's expensive or anything. It's just I don't like having to order more, buy more. I'm hoping I bought enough to begin with. I think I might cut the recording after this bathroom's done. And that way we can split this up into different parts. I don't think anybody wants to watch me do the basement right away. Right after they put up with my nonsense for this long. Probably shouldn't have said that. I think most people would hear that and turn the video off now. Be like, well shit, we're gonna get to see the fucking house being finished and I'm not gonna watch it. Like, this is a big ass house. You gotta understand. I could finish the house. Like that little stupid shack that I'm in, I could finish that in a minute. Nah, there's too much in here. I think I'll get the paint. Good thing about using brown tiles, I can reuse this dumb paint. Ah! Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Ew, new painting skill available. How about, is it take paint off? There's only one thing to do, 50% faster. Alright, I gotta get some more dang tiles and replace that one piece that I fucked up. There we go. Alright. This looks like ass. Okay, well, fine. Get a radiator here. I did not realize that you needed to do this with these. That's something I think I'm gonna have to go back upstairs to do. I think the one upstairs has a cabinet, a cabinet like this. What is that for? A turlet? That's too simple. Hold on, what are we putting here? Oh, I can get a bathtub, that's nice. A BS tub. Oh, what do we want? The square, the Actually, the oval looks better. Probably sell things by it. Probably have a better time selling. Or it'll mean something to people who want to buy the place. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that it? Alright. Let me throw a mirror in there. We should be pretty much done. And look, get some elephant ears to tickle your ass while you're taking a shit. Or you can wipe your ass with it. And look, one sticking out the wall. That's awesome. That's good. Is there a painting of a rubber duck in here? I have not used this one. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like that. It does not contrast with the walls very much, though. That is a drawback. But whatever. Okay. And let's get the hell out of here. I need to go upstairs and check the other bathroom. Because I do not think... Yeah. Look at that. Look at that bullshit. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. I guess I can fix that. Alright, well, I guess. Let me do a double check walkthrough real quick. I don't think I need a door here. I think just the open walkway will work. If I didn't have to repaint it all and whatnot, I'd just knock this little spot out, but I will anyway. I got the paint sitting over there. I don't think I sold it, did I? Nope. Alright. It is gonna be fucked here though. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, I gotta figure out what damn tiles those were. Walls. Wall tiles. What were they? They're like mosaic brown or some shit. That's what they were. That's it. Alright. There needs to be a couple of lights in here too. Lamps. Let's do some sconces in here. Well. Can't do anything with this, man. This is retarded. I probably shouldn't say that so much, but it's really, I don't understand, like, I get it. It's part of the stairs and everything, but you really should be able to do something with it. And I think putting these up over the paintings is actually not a bad idea. Okay. Okay, the next thing would be the basement. I'm going to go ahead and throw a door on there, and then I'm going to cut this. So, everybody go ahead and quit. Leave. I don't know which way to put this door. I think we should put it this way. Just because it looks nice and flush. And then we'll do this later on. I think one of these areas, either this area or this area, I'm going to turn into a sauna. This is down here, right? It's going to be a family room, and I'm not sure what I want to do with this. Make it another bedroom or what, but we will figure that out in the next episode. So just chill, like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, or whatever. I don't care, but this is, it's actually a pretty fun game. So. But I'm probably going to get burned down on it really quick because there's not a lot of content. This is like the second most expensive house in the game, and I've just bought this game yesterday. So it's not like, I'm kind of blowing through it really fast, and it's kind of disappointing in that. But while I'm doing it, I might as well record it because I don't know, nobody's going to watch it, so I don't know what difference it makes. But anyway, we will see you in the next episode.